Right. Okay. Okay, guys. Hope you can hear me, right? So, good afternoon and welcome back. Let's start the class. I want everyone to turn on the videos. Right? Make sure to stay with the videos, right? And few things to highlight before starting. You know, our actual class time is Monday, 8:30 to 10:30. But last week we started 7:30, correct? Right? Because I couldn't do the class. First, I think not 23rd. That's why I did the class at 7:30. Today I'm doing the class earlier, but I will make sure actual class time 8:30 to 10:30 because once the school starts, we can't go with this time because I think your school starts by this week or next week, near future. Once the result comes, I think within second week you will get the results, right? In next upcoming 2 weeks, we will get the results. So once you get the results, you won't be able to join for the classes morning time. I'm not going to do like that. So just that's why the Sunday also, yesterday also I couldn't do the class. Instead of that, I did the class. I think third, correct? I did the class on third. So why I am doing the class today? අපිට පුළුවන් කාලේ විතරක් මේ උදේ උදේ දාලා කරමු. පොළ පටන් ගත්තාම I fix. Understand? No more changes. And Sunday also as usual and Monday usual. So හැබැයි ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ ඉස්කෝලේ පටන් ගන්න දවස් තියෙනවා දාන්න බන්න chat එකට එහෙම. ඉස්කෝලේ පටන් ගන්න dates එහෙම කියලා තියෙනවා. The dates? Any idea? Schools start කරන ඒකට කලින් අපි තව එක extra class එකක් උදේවරුේ දාගත්තොත් it's better I think. Only one additional class concerning the near holidays and the other things. School start කරන dates දාලා තියෙනවද නෝ? Niwa? No idea? Right. If you get to know about that one, let me know. Right? Okay. So cool. So I think we did the questions up to 19. Am I correct, guys? Right? In the accounting equation too. So when I did the 21 as well, right? 21 as well. So today I am going to do the 2020th. That's the make because long one. Understood? Right? Today I'm going to do this 20th. Right? Okay. So take out your paper revision book. Right? Section number 20, textbook page number 32. Sorry, tutorial page number 32. Section number 20. Section number 20. Page number 32. Right? This is really important. මොකද අපි එකපාර structures ටික ගහගෙන තමයි යන්නේ. දැන් මට ඒ ගාන අද භාගයක් ඉතුරුනොත් ඉතුරු භාගය කරන්න වෙන්නේ මේකෙම තමයි. Right? Okay. That's right. Right. Let's see what are the things available. Right? Below are the transactions of Divya traders for the period of 1st of February 2025 to 31st of March 2025. Any idea? This is for 2 months. Am I clear to you guys? Right? These transactions are for the 2 months, right? Okay. There are how many transactions? 19 transactions. I'm not going to read. So what is the thing? A in here write the above transactions in basic accounting equation. Assets equal equity plus liability. C, in the C there is a lengthy one. furniture plus inventory plus trade debtors, income receivable plus cash plus equity equal bank loan, trade creditors, other creditors, expense paid. That's right, Malakeli. Right? Calculate the net profit of the business using net asset basis. Calculate the profit of the business using net asset basis. Record the above transaction in the below accounting equation. Assets equal equity plus income plus minus expense plus liability. You know, some we can write asset minus asset plus expenses equal equity plus income plus liability, but instead of writing the expense this side, so I have given you the expense in this side, which means minus expense. Clear to you, right? That is another way. So there is another accounting equation: furniture plus inventory plus trade debtors plus income receivable plus cash equal equity plus income minus expenses. Plus the expenses have taken to this side, right? Bank loan plus trade creditors, other creditors, expenses payable. දැන් මොකද්ද මේකේ තියෙන වෙනස? මේ දෙකේ B and F එකේ අතර තියෙන වෙනස මොකක්ද? Can anyone tell me what is the difference between income, what is the difference between B and F? B එකේ there is no any income and expenses. So income and expenses we record under equity. You know the net profit equal income minus expenses. So it belongs to the owner. We add it under equity. Can you hear me, guys? Right? But when it comes to F, you can see income and expenses I have taken outside. When we taken the income and expenses outside, equity we record only the additional capital and drawings. All clear to you, right? But in here under equity we write four things: additional capital, drawings, income, expense, everything. Right? අපි මෙහෙම කරමු. Let's do මේ දෙක නම් කොහොමත් අන්තිමට. Let's do B and D later. අපි ඔක්කොම A B D F එකපාර කළෙමු. Can you hear me, guys? Right? එක transaction එකක් කියවලා ආයි ඒ කියන්නේ එකක් කළා ආයි transaction එක කියනකොට එක transaction එකම මේ accounting equation හතරටම එකපාර දාගෙන යද්දි it's really easy. Can you hear? Right? එතකොට දැන් පොඩි ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා. හොඳට අහගන්න. You now how many transactions are there? 90. Right? But you know some transaction asset increase, asset decrease. Likewise, you can see, right? Some transaction impact only to the assets, right? Let's do like this. Now, when I am writing A, don't write. I'll give you enough time. Huh? A. Now, what is the A there? What is about the A? You can see A means assets equal liquidity plus liability, right? So I'm going to do write this assets equal, right? Equal equity plus liability. We can do like that, right? Trying best to do everything. यार हम whiteboard එකේ මේ ඔක්කොම එකපාර කරන්න කිව්වොත් බලහක් කියලා ඔක්කොම එමදී. Right? Whiteboard හතරක් විතර බට් කරන්න. මෙහෙම තික් ගහලා then transactions, how many transactions are there? 19. But some transactions only affect weak assets. Understand? Right? So එතකොට එකකට දැන් ඔය එක ළඟම ලිව්වත් rule දෙකක් යනවා. අමාරින්. එක ළඟ ලිව්වත් rule දෙකක් යනවා within brackets එකට. ඒ නිසා අඩුම මෙතන minimum 30, maximum 40. You need to keep lines. එච්චර ඕනෙත් නෑ 30 35 අතර තිබ්බත් easy clear, right? And when we are writing the second one, then මලකිඩියක් කියන පොතේ ඔයා මේ පැත්තට ලිව්වොත් ඕක මදි, right? Understand? Because many things are there. You can use this side. Understand? You can use this side because it's really easy. Then we can write many things. Let's use let's round the amounts to thousands. Then it's really easy for us. නැත්තම් අමාරු. තේරුණාද? Right? So when I'm writing the answer for this one also, what I'm going to do, I'm going rounding off to 1000. I have clearly mentioned The rounding of 2000 you have to clearly mention. Understood? Right? So when I am writing the B, when it comes to the B, so what are the things in here? Furniture plus inventory plus trade debtors. So පොතේ අනිත් පැත්තට ලියන්න. Furniture දැන් ලියාගෙන ඉන්න. මේක පටන් ගන්න. හොඳට ඉඩ තියන්න වැද්ද එහෙම දේවල් within brackets දාන්න එහෙම. දාලා rule 30ක් 35ක් අතර තියන්න. වැඩි වුණාට කමන්නේ. balance උත් වෙනවනේ යට. right? අලුත් පිටුවකින් පටන් ගන්න. assets equal equity plus liability කියලා දාලා right? All good? Right? I'm writing the second one now. So second one, furniture plus inventory plus trade debtors. Furniture plus inventory plus trade debtors plus income receivable plus cash. Income receivable plus cash. Equity plus bank loan plus trade creditors. Equity plus plus bank loan plus trade creditors plus other creditors expense payable. Bank loan, trade creditors, other creditors and expense. Trade creditors plus expense payable. ගාන්ටා දැන් මේක නම් එච්චර ඕනේ නැහැ because they have you know මේක සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අර එකකට වඩා එන්නේ නැහැ so in here better keep like 22 23 that's enough clear you guys right so in here that's much is enough right be done you can use the tutorial then CD let's do later. E assets equal liquidity plus income minus expense plus liability. Right. C It's equal. Equity plus income minus expense. Equity plus income minus expense plus liability plus let's just see. ඒකට ගත්තොත් ඒකෙත් හැබැයි you can see there's only asset increase decrease, so the same amount we need to keep like 30 to 40 35 enough 30 to 35, right? Keep like 30 to 35 මේක ලොකු mission එකක් ඈ ඊට ගාණක් වෙන mission එකක්, right? So this is not C, this is, I think this is E, right? Sorry, this is E. E 30 to 35. මේකේ හොඳට මැදින් ඉර තියන්න මොකද within brackets අපි දාන්න ඕනේ. මේකේ දාන්නේ. So in here use thousands. In here also use thousands. We mention කරන thousands. පොත අනිත් පැත්ත හරවලා එහෙම මේක ලියන්න. But in here you only need to write from like this. That's enough. Like this. That's enough. Clear to you guys? Right? Last one. G. Sorry, F. In here same thing. But in here you can see after equity there is income and expenses. So the same thing in here. Same thing. Right? So but there is a slight difference. What is the slight difference in here? After equity, you need to add another two columns. Right? After equity, you need to add another two columns. What are the two columns? Plus income minus expense. Inventory minus expense. Right? In here also 30 to 30 line, two lines are enough. Right? අරකටම පොඩ්ඩක් ඔයා පොඩ්ඩ ඇඩ් කරන්න වෙනවා income expense columns. ඒක නම් පොඩ්ඩක් මට එහාට මෙහාට කරලා. Right? ලොකු. thousands වලින් ලියද්දි තව වැඩි ලේසි. Once you finish the structured drawings, raise your hands up. If you need any support, let me know. If you need any support, let me know. පොඩ්ඩක් ඉතින් මේ page manage කරගන්න වෙනවා. D එකට එහෙම අමාරු නම් අපි පිටු දෙකක් එහෙම අරගෙන ගන්න. I think like this you can go like this for this side, or you can go two lines. Understand? Can you hear me, guys? Right? You can go like this. Once you finish, take your time, no hurry. Hope all done, right? Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Let's start with this one. Right. So I'm going to save this for our future reference. Right. Okay. Let's start with number one. ඔක්කොම එකපාර ඔක්කොගෙම ලියනවා. Then you can have the difference. Can you hear me, guys? Right? එකම අපි formula හතරෙම ලියනවා. Investment of 500,000 by the owner of Divya Traders. Owner invested money 500,000. Now what will happen? Now you know, when owner invests money, you can go with number one. All the things using thousands, huh? So 500,000 cash is the increase. Equity also increase 500. Right? Also increase 500,000 as capital. There's no any liability change. Understand? Can you hear me, guys? Right? Let's go to the this formula. Number one. Furniture 0, inventory 0, debtors 0, income receivable 0. Cash increased by 500,000. Equity also increased by 500,000. Bank loans 0, trade creditors 0, other creditors 0, expense payable. Hope it's clear. Right. Okay, guys. Right. Let's go to this formula. E number one. Asset increase 500,000 as capital. Say, equity increase, income and expenses, though the outside, capital and additional capital in here, 500,000 as capital. Plus 0, minus 0, right?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes,
Sir, can we write cash for assets?
cash.
Cash
Yeah,
for
yeah, so it's
assets?
cash. Yeah, I wrote it as cash. In here also cash. The first one also cash. Yeah, first one is also cash. Right? When we use this one, this next formula, it is also same cash increase, equity increase. Number one, furniture 0, inventory 0, debtors 0, income receivable 0, cash increase by 500,000, equity increase by 500,000, come 0, 0, bank loan 0, trade creditor 0, other 0, expense. Make sure right now, don't do other things. All done? Okay, guys. Don't do other things. Make sure to write down. Don't waste the time. If you waste the time in here, you will do this again and again. That's why. Right? When you took the time, right? ඉතින් මිනිස්සුන්ට තියෙන කම්මල්ල එහි මේ වෙනකන් ඉඳලා වෙන වැඩ කරන්න එපා. Turn on the videos and wait. Right. Rag. Let's do the number two. Number two. What is the number two? Borrow 600,000 from a bank. Which means obtaining a bank loan how much? 600,000. So when the business obtain a bank loan 600,000.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So it says 60,000, right?
Yeah, you need to add another zero. I forgot to include one zero. That's the idea comma. Right? 600,000 from a bank loan. Right? So you can write 600,000 cash asset increase, equity 0. මේවා මේ තව ඉස්සරහට යන්න යන තියෙන event තමයි 600,000 liability increase as bank loan. Right? Number 2, furniture 0, inventory 0, trade debtor 0, income receivable 0, 600,000 cash asset increase, bank loan liability also increase 1,000, creditor 0, other creditor 0, expense payable 0. Right? Let's go to the other one. Number two. 600,000 cash asset. Income is zero. Liability increase 600,000. In here, number two, 0 plus 0 plus 0. Cash asset increase 600,000. Bank loan increase 600,000 plus 0. All other C. Cash and the bank. What B? This one is the last one. I think it's F. The F, right? Number three, furniture costing 200,000 were purchased for cash. In here, you can't concern furniture as stocks. Can you hear me, guys? Right. This furniture is for the usage purpose. How much? 200,000. So what? How we record it? Number three. So when it comes to A, you know, number three. So furniture costing 200,000. 200,000 furniture asset increase. 200,000 cash asset decrease. Plus, right? So when we go to this one, number three, furniture asset increase 200,000. Cash asset increase 200,000. Decrease. So the cash asset decrease 200,000. Right? Plus, plus, right? At that time, because there are 19 transactions. You need to balance and PPR, PNL, SFP, net asset, everything I have covered the full thing in here. Can you hear me, guys? Exam එකේ මොන ක්‍රමයෙන් යවුවත් ඔයාලට මේ ටික පුළුවන් නම් all good, right? ඉස්සරහට යන්න යන්න පොඩි පොඩි changes තියෙනවා මේ, right? So number 3, right? Asset increase 200,000 as furniture. 200,000 decrease cash plus C. In here, number 3, furniture asset increase 200,000 inventory zero. That zero දැම්මම මට පැටලෙන්නේ නැහැ. දාන්න. Minus 200 right? Right. Number four, let's see. Furniture of 700,000 per use on credit to use in the business. Now in here what has happened? Furniture used on credit basis. Can you hear me, guys? Right? How much? 700,000. So what will happen now? 700,000 furniture asset increase because this is not stocks. The stocks furniture increase 700,000. If it is stocks, stock asset increase, and liability also increase 700,000. You can't write as trade creditors or creditors because on the party who give the stocks we concern as only the trade creditors or the creditors. Can you hear me? Right? The other party we need to identify it as the name. If there is no any name, there is no any name. I told you we can write other creditor, not the trade creditor. Understood? All clear to you guys? You can write like other creditor. Other creditor means non-trade, right? We did these names in the basics of accounting series. We did these names, right? Number four. 700,000 furniture asset, right? In here, other creditors increase 700. Expense payables. Number four. Asset increase 700,000 as furniture. Equity zero. Income zero. Expense zero. Liability increase 700,000 as other credit. Number five. Inventory costing 150,000 was purchased on cash basis. Number five. I told you in the account, make it also 700,000. Bank loans, trade creditors C, other creditors increase C. Are you okay up here, guys? Can you hear me? Right? For sure, it will take 2 days to complete the full thing. Huh? right? I'll do today like till up to I think we will be able to do like 10 12 සමහරට ඔක්කොම පුළුවන් වෙයි balance කරලා අර ටික හදන්න බැරි. Number 5. Number 5. Inventory costing 150,000 was purchased on cash basis. Now I told you in accounting equation we identify stocks the assets. Stocks the assets is obvious, but when it comes to the double entry system, to calculate the stocks purchasing and selling profit, you need to concern purchase as expense, sales as income. Can you hear? But in here we concern stocks as assets, right? You have to carefully concern about this, right? So when it comes to number 5, right? Yeah, number 5. Stock asset increase 150,000. Cash asset decrease 150, right? 0 plus 0, right? Number 5, stock asset increase 150. Debtors 0, income receivable 0, cash asset decrease 150 plus C plus C plus C. In here 150 stock asset increase 150 cash asset 0 plus minus. Right. In here number 5, stock asset increase 150, debtors 0 0, cash asset decrease 150 0 0 minus plus. Number 6, inventory costing of 200,000 was purchased on credit basis. How we record it, you know, right? Stocks costing 150. Can you tell me? Sorry, yeah, 150. Can you tell me how we record it? Stock asset increase, yes. Trade creditor liability increase. Can you hear me, guys? Not the other creditor, right? So because we purchase on credit basis, 100, 200, right? 200, 200, 200, right? So stock asset increase 200, liability increase 200 as trade creditor, not other creditor. Number 6, stock asset increase 200,000, trade creditor increase 200. Number 6, stock asset increase 200,000, Liability increased 200,000 as trade. Six. Stock asset increased 200,000. Trade creditors increased 200. Right? Okay. Number 7. Right. Inventory costing. මෙතන ඉහාට පරිස්සම් කියන්න. Can you hear me guys? Right? Inventory costing 50,000 was sold for 60,000. In here, there is no any information. This is on credit base. Understand? If so, you need to concern this is on cash basis, right? Right? So when it comes to the first accounting equation, number 7, right? 60,000 cash asset increase, 50,000 stock asset decrease. There is a 10,000 profit. It added to the equity, right? Because our stock asset decrease 50,000, cash asset decrease 60,000. There is a 10,000 profit, right? B, number 7, 50,000 stock asset decrease, 60,000 cash asset increase. There is a 10,000 profit. Right. Let's go to this one, this formula. Can you hear me, guys? Send me a thumbs up. Right? In this formula, you can see in here income and expenses are under equity. In here also income and expenses are under equity, but in here I have taken out the income and expenses. Number 6. Sorry, yeah, number 7. Right? Inventory costing 50,000 was sold for 60,000. Now in here, you know how much we receive. Look here, very important. 60,000 cash asset we are receiving, right? We are receiving 60,000 cash. Easy creative, right? I told you sales is an income. So 60,000 you need to increase income as sales. Look here, I'll tell you, explain. Right? 50,000 stock asset decrease, right? Okay. Expenses increase, 50,000 as cost of sale. Can you hear me, guys? Right? Okay. Right. Then, what a question, right? Then, stocks are assets, it's obvious, right? අපි stocks අරගෙන sell කරන profit එක 10,000 අපි කෙලින්ම equity add කරානේ, can you hear me, guys? Right? Because the difference between income and expenses is profit. That profit under here. දැන් හැබැයි එහෙම කරන්න බෑ, income expense එළියට අරන් තියෙනවා. Understand? Right? Sales is an income. Right? ඒක වෙනම ගන්න. Stocks අඩු වෙද්දී අපේ cost of sales උත් වැඩි වෙනවා. Expense අඩු වෙන්නේ නැහැ, වැඩි වෙනවා. හැබැයි you know minus plus එකේ net impact එක minus එක තමයි. Can you hear me? Right? බය වෙන්න එපා. මොකද ඒකල කිව්වේ. Right? Let's go to here. Number 7. ඒකේ ප්‍රශ්න වෙන්නේ income expense එළියට ගත්තොත් විතරයි, නැත්තම් අවුලක්. Right? Right. 50,000 stock asset decrease. 60,000 cash asset increase. Right? You know, sales is 60. Api selling price එක 60. Cost of sales 50. Expense එක 50. All clear to you guys? Right? Cost of sales එක 50. Plus C. Plus C. Right? Make sure to do, don't do other things. Are you okay up here? Send me a right? Just remember about it. Number 8. Let's see. Inventory costing 30,000 was sold, 50,000 on credit. The same thing in another different angle. Right? So inventory costing 30,000 was sold, 50,000 on credit. Right. Number 8. So 30,000 we sold for 50,000. 50,000 trade debtors. 30,000 inventory. In here, the difference between income and expenses under equity. Can you hear me, guys? Right? You can add the 20,000 profit under here directly. No doubt. When it comes to this one, number 8, inventory minus 30, trade debtors plus 50, there's a 20,000 profit. In here, you need to be careful. Number 8, right? 50,000 trade debtors, right? It is also 50,000 sales, right? 30,000 stock asset decrease, 30,000 cost of sales also increase. එතකොට තමයි difference between income and expenses profit we can get. Can you hear me, guys? Right? The difference between income and expenses is the profit. Now we can get the profit in here. Plus 30 minus in here, plus into minus means minus. Number 8, inventory minus 30, trade debtors plus 50, income plus 50, right? Income plus 50, right? Expenses minus 30, sorry, plus 30. Plus into minus, the net impact is minus. Cost of sales increased, right? Sales minus cost of sales. I told you that full thing. The difference between sales minus cost of sales is the gross profit. So when we are selling, the cost is the cost of sales. It is an expense. Done, right? So I'll make a copy of these things. I'll make a dagan. මේකේ කොපියක් දාගන්න. දාගෙන එකක් දානවා උඩට. A and E then full වෙලානේ තියෙන්නේ. A and E then full වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. So then we take A in here. I can වෙච්ච ගමන් ආයෙ කෙලින්ම ස්ටොප් කරගන්නවා. Okay. See here is ඔයාලා පල්ලෙහාට ලියාගෙන. This was up to number 8 done. Am I correct, guys? right? Number 9, what has happened? Inventory costing 12,000 was sold for 10,000. There is a loss. 10,000 worth of things sold for 12,000. 2,000 loss, correct? Right? 2,000. Oh, I 10,000 ඒවා 12,000 වලට sorry 12,000 ඒවා 10,000 වලට sell කරාම right 12,000 ඒවා 10,000 වලට sell කරාම 2,000 loss අපිට පාඩු right. So when we write it, you can see it's number 9 in A. 12,000 stock asset decrease, 10,000 cash asset increase is on cash, right? There is a 2,000 loss. ඒක equity වලින් අඩු කරනවා. Right? Liability C. Right? When we go to this one, number 9, stocks decrease 12,000, cash increase 10,000, equity expense or income expenses coming under here. There's a 2,000 loss, right? In here, number 9, stocks decrease 10,000, sales income increase,
Excuse me, sir.
yes,
Sir, stock should be decreased by 12%.
sorry, 12, right? Yeah, 12. Stock value is 12,000, නේද? Yeah. ඒ කියන්නේ තේ මම වැරදි thousands එක්ක මම දැන් stocks decrease 12,000. Sales income increase 12,000. 10,000 cash asset. Sorry, මේක අනිත් පැත්ත නේ. sell කරන stocks එක අපේ cost of sales stock එකේ value cost of sales selling price එක තමයි අපේ income එක. Can you hear me guys? Are you there? Right? Selling price එක තමයි අපේ income එක. All clear to you guys? Right? Selling price is our income. Then here plus into minus, minus 12,000 plus 10,000. The net impact of this side also minus 2,000. Number 9, stocks decrease 12,000. Cash increase 10,000. Income increased by 10,000. Expenses increased by 12. Right? Because the selling price is income in here. Cost is the stock's value, cost is the right. Number 10. Number 10. Inventory costing 7,000 was sold, 6,000 on credit. Now from this you can see there is a 1,000 loss, right? So when we are writing this number 10, so 6,000, 7,000 was 7,000 costing sold to 6,000. Inventory decreased 7,000. 6,000 trade debtors increase, right? Minus 1,000. Oh my God. Common thousands are in better to use thousands, guys. We are using thousands. Can you hear me, guys? Make sure to use thousand. Minus 1,000 as loss. Plus number 10. Inventory value 7,000. Debtors plus 6,000. Here minus 1 because there's income expenses coming under. Number 10. 6,000 trade debtors increase. Income increase 6,000 as sales. Right? Minus 7,000 stocks asset decrease. Minus 7,000 cost of sale. Sorry, plus 7,000. Huh? Because expense increase. When expense increases, though in here the uh, you know though expense increase, the within brackets the main thing is minus into plus. It's cut, right? Means it also minus. When we multiply minus multiply plus, it is also minus. ඍණයි ධනයි වැඩි කරාම ඍණම තමයි. මතකයි. In here, 10. You know, inventory decrease 7,000. Trade debtors increase 6,000. Income increase 6,000. Expenses increase 7,000. Right. Right. Number 11. Receive 15,000 from trade debtors. How we record it? You know, when we receive, it is not income expense. Income expense out, tame poda kabilik wen. And we, right? So in here, when we receive cash from debtors, it is not income. Why the expense? Cash asset increase 15,000 minus 15 trade debtor plus number 11 minus 15 plus 50. Stock cash asset increase, debtor asset decrease. Number 11, 15,000 cash asset, 15,000 trade debtor asset decrease plus trade debtors minus 50 cash plus 50. Cash increase, debtor asset decrease. Take a copy. Right. Up to 11 done. Can you do some things? I'll give you a few minutes. Can you hear me, guys? Are you there? Right? Income expense මේදී පරිස්සම් වෙන්න. We did up to 11. Am I correct? Do? Yes. Right? I'll give you like අපිට ඔක්කොම අත දාන්න පුළුවන් ඒකට. 6-7 minutes. Do the other thing. I'll give you like 7 minutes. Give a try to do the other thing. Right. All good. Right. Okay. Let's go with number 12. Paid 20,000 to trade creditors. It's also easy, no income. So you know number 12. When we paid to creditors rupees 20,000, minus 20,000 cash equal liability also minus 20,000 trade credit. P minus 20,000 cash minus 20,000 formula minus 20,000 cash minus 20,000 trade go with minus 20,000 minus 20,000 trade credit. Other creditors, right? Right. We also, right. Up to 12 then. 30. Inventory costing 15,000 was taken home by Divya for family function. Uh-huh. Now you can see in here, this is a goods drawing. Can you hear me, guys? Right. So when it comes to goods drawings, 15,000 stock asset decrease. Equity decrease 15,000 as drawn. Liabilities. Right. Okay. 15,000, right? Yeah. It is not an income and expense, so don't worry. number 30. Yeah, inventory costing minus 15,000. Equity decrease 15,000. 15, number 30. Minus 15 stocks. Equity decrease minus 15 as drawing. Some C liability. Number 30. Minus 15. Minus right. Number 40. There is a, sorry, number 13, right? Done. Number 40. Received a commission 9,000 for the business. Received a commission 9,000 for the business. Now you know, in here, number 40. 9,000 cash asset increase, right? Equity increase 9,000 as commission income. Can you hear me, guys? Right? In here, B, number 40. Plus 9, plus 9, right? In here, plus 9 cash. Nothing in equity because income separately. Can you hear me? Right. So plus income 9 as commission. Minus 0 plus number 14 2 plus 9 income plus 9, right? Number 15. There is a receivable commission of 3,000 for the business. Receivable commission හම්බෙලා නැහැ. හම්බෙන්න තියෙන්නේ. Can you hear me guys? Right? It is an asset to the business. සල්ලි හම්බෙලා නැහැ. So you can't write 3,000 as cash in here, but 3,000 receivable commission. It is a current asset. Understand? But I told you under accrual concept, though we received or not, the income relevant for the period we identify as it is. සල්ලි වලින් හම්බෙලා නැහැ, හම්බෙන්න තියෙනවා. ඒ නිසා හම්බුන්නේ නැති වුණත් this 3,000 we write it as commission income. සල්ලි වලින් හම්බුනේ ගාණක් income එකක්. හම්බුන්නේ නැති ගාණක් income එකක්. That's why that is the equity. Right? But in here receivable, number 15, income receivable increase 3,000, equity increase 3,000. Right? Number 15, 3,000 receivable income. It is an asset. But income increase in here 3,000 as commission. Plus, minus, plus. Right? In here, plus. So receivable commission. In here, income receivable increase 3,000. Income increase 3,000. Right? Right. Right. Up to 15 done. Number 16. Paid 8,000 as rent for the office building. Number 16. So paid how much? Paid 8,000. So you know 8,000 cash asset. In here, equity decrease 8,000 as rent. Number 16. Minus 8. Minus 8. Cash asset decrease, equity decrease. Number 16 in here. Minus 8 cash. Equity 0. Expense increase 8,000. Can you hear me, guys? Are you there? Expense increase as rent. Liability. Number 16. 0 plus 6 minus 8 plus 8. Expense increase. Number 17. Rupees 5,000 is payable as rent for the warehouse. Payable. Though it's a payable, we need to identify it as what? We need to identify it as an expense. Understand? How much? 8,000. Sorry, 5,000. 5,000. Number 7. Number 7. So 5,000, you know, it is a rent payable. So 5,000 equity decrease as rent, though we paid do not. The payable amount 5,000 increase the liability as rent payable. It is the current liability, right? In here, equity decrease 5,000. You can write it under expense payable 5,000 increase 5,000, right? 17. Number 17. Expenses increase 5,000. Liability increase 5,000 as payable to accrued rate. In here also, number 70. Expense increase 5,000. Expense payable increase 5,000. Number 18. Inventory, which was sold at 1,005. Cost of the inventory was 1,000. Was returned by a trade debtor, due to different design. Now I told you only the credit sales can be returned. Can you remember, guys? Send me a thumbs up. Right? Only the credit sales can be returned. Right? Now, when we are selling, there's a profit. We sold 1,000 things into 1,005. Now it's already been returned. Right? Now, when someone returns the stocks, number 18, our stock asset increased by 1,000. By the cost of the inventory is 1,000. Can you hear me, guys? Right? Minus 1.5 trade debtors. Why? Then debtor sell කරපු ගාන මෙච්චර. There is a 0.5 loss. Understand? 500 1500කට sell කරපු ඒවා return කරාම 1000 අපිට loss එකක් තියෙනවා 0.5, which means 500. So in here trade debtors decrease 1.5, inventory increase 1, equity decrease 0.5, right? Equity decrease 0. Let's go to this form. Now in this formula, you can see when the goods return to us, trade debtors decrease 1.5, minus 1.5 trade debt. දැන් මේ ඇවිල්ලා අපේ sales අඩු වෙන්නේ, right? එතකොට you know return inwards are income decreases account. Can you hear me? Right? එවනකොට sell කරද්දි sales income වැඩි වෙනවා නම් එවද්දි income අඩු වෙනවා as minus 1.5 as return income. ඒක expense එකක් නෙමෙයි. Right? Minus 1. Right? එතකොට අපේ stock එක වැඩි වෙනවා. Right? එතකොට expense වැඩි වෙන්නේ නෑ ළමයි. expense අඩු වෙනවා. ඇයි? sell කරද්දි cost of sales වැඩි වෙනවා නම් ඒවා return කරද්දි අපේ stock එකේ value එක ආයෙ වැඩි වෙනවා. Right? So we are writing as expenses minus, you can write reversal of cost of sales. Reversal of cost of sales. Reversal of cost of sales. මෙතන plus minus into minus, when we multiply it, it's plus. Number 18. Inventory increased by 1. Trade debtors decreased by 1.5. Income decreased by 1.5. Expense decreased by 1. Right? No any impact to. Right. Last one for the day. Who at the end the 19 balance කරගන්න විතරයි තියෙන්නේ. Homework තියෙනවා. I want you to balance the all four. Can you hear me? Right? Send me the answer. Inventory which was purchased 2,400 was returned by the business entity. We can return only the credit purchases. Can you remember? Right? When we return credit purchases, right? Number 90, right? So 2,400, 2.4 stock asset decrease, liability decrease minus 2.4 as trade creditors. number 19. ඒකේ අර ප්‍රොෆිට් එකක් නෑ අපිට දෙද්දි ඒගොල්ලෝ තියාගත්ත ප්‍රොෆිට් එක අපිට අපි දන්නේ නැහැ අපි හොයන්නේ right ඒගොල්ලෝ ප්‍රොෆිට් එකක් තියාගෙන දෙන්නේ we don't care about inventory decrease 2.4 trade creditors minus 2 point right number 19 now you know when we purchase goods expense increase when we return goods though the expense decrease can you hear me guys right right ගද්දි purchase expense වැඩි වෙනවා නම් then outwards කියන purchase expense එකක් හැබැයි මෙතන just remember there is no any profit engaged in here understand right එතකොට මෙතන අඩු වෙන්නේ -2.4 stocks දැන් ඔයා හිතනවා එතකොට my plus sorry minus expenses හරි මොනවද කියලා නෑ liability එක තමයි අඩු වෙන්නේ 2.4 trade credit පටල ගන්න right liability තමයි අඩු same thing last month for the day minus 2.4 minus 2 right that's it right finish it and raise your hands up now you need to balance all four you need to balance and හැම එකේම totals tally වෙනවා දැන් මෙතන ඔයාලා total assets වෙන ගාණක් තියෙනවනේ right ඒ ගාණම තමයි මේ assets ඔක්කොම එකතු කරාම ඔයාලට එන්නත් ඕන can you hear me guys ඒ වගේම යාගේ මෙතන assets එකත් ඒකමයි එන්නේ මේ ටිකේ assets වලත් එහෙමයි right just find the closing balances තමයි පොඩ්ඩක් අර අපි කලබලෙට ලියද්දී මේ දාලා මම වැරදිච්ච එකක් එහෙම තියෙනවද කියලා බලන්න right totals tally වෙන්නේ in the next paper revision class I'm going to do continue this because තාම මේක ඉවර නෑ තව ලබන මාස සතියේ පැයක් ගන්න වෙනයි balance කරලා අපිට මේක තව අහනවා profit එක අහනවා using the net asset which means you know net asset basis means what profit equal closing net assets minus opening net asset net assets mean the equity plus drawings minus additional ඊට පස්සේ යන්න එහෙම ඊට පස්සේ තව මේකේ අහනවා income statement එකයි statement of financial position එකක් අහනවා right you need to use everything to prepare it සාමාන්‍යයෙන් මම past papers කරද්දී නම් equation එක කරන ගමන් මේ දෙකම හදනවා අමාරුයි වැඩේ කරන්න right and make sure once I finished all these things I will upload I think I have done 21 rest of the things තව දවස් දෙක තුනක් යන් අවුල් නැහැ කල්ටි right ඔක්කොම කරමු පුළුවන් හැම එකම වගේ කරමු okay so let's meet on this Sunday right I'm continuing the double in system right okay guys I'm continuing the double in system so let's meet this Sunday 11 a.m and I'll then update and there will accounting concept seminar will cover I'll check the dates and tell you make sure to join better if you can as well there will have a word for you there's no any maths part only a theory okay thank you for the participation Bye.
Thank you. Listening.